So before I answer some comments and talk about how I set up my garage wall, why don't I continue this startup thing and be a responsible classic car owner and see if we can't get her to fire up again. It's getting a bit messy in here. I got the fuel tank in here. Oh, my outer wheelhouse for the passenger side showed up, so we got that anyway. Stuff's, I need more storage. Give her a few pumps. Might have gave her too many pumps. She just started not that long ago, whenever we did that last video. We'll see. Oh man. I'm still getting this classic car thing figured out. Yeah, I think I might have flooded her. We'll let her sit for a minute, let that battery charge. And let's talk about some stuff. So I've recently had a lot of interest in what I did for my wall here, which I had mentioned that I wanted to kind of clean things up and get a cleaner look for the channel. And all it is I stopped at Ollie's and got, I don't think I have any of them laying around, but there's 3 tarps here that are pretty cheap. And I literally just, one at a time, put nails up, pulled them taut through the eye loops, draped them over the entire wall, and then I just slowly cut out the doorways. I left enough material here to come along, well, I came along and stapled it once I had it cut out enough. So there's staples maybe every 12 inches, and then I just came along and cleaned it up and cut it. And I did paint the doors before I did that because they were white and I wanted to kind of match. But that's all I did, and then once I had them, like I said, I got them taut first, cut the doorways out. Once I did that and stapled everything along the trim of the door, I just ran staples, nothing fancy, just a simple staple gun. Ran them about every 12 inches along the top, down the wall, and then down here in the trim. And I mean, it was way quicker than having to paint the wall. I wanted something a little darker, but I also wanted it to be kind of reflective, was my thought process. So that didn't take real long. I still need to get back into this corner here, but that's gonna require me pulling out that shelving there and stuff. So yeah, that's about all that was. And then I am gonna print one more poster. We obviously have the Mustang Madness poster here, and I'm gonna get a Grease Rookie Garage poster for this. And then this is something I did kind of for myself. I've been on a kick with this art stuff. I'm just kind of embracing everything about the channel, and it's basically, it's kind of like brought out the inner kid in me. But this is a logo, kind of, I mean, I started saying stay driven, and I was like, well, so when I was younger, I was dead set on getting a tattoo the day I turned 18. But everything I designed, I liked, but I would always change my mind a little while later. So never got a tattoo. So when I started saying stay driven, I was like, well, I wouldn't get a tattoo, but what if I made a logo for myself about that symbolized that and put it up on the garage? You guys probably can't really see this. Here, let me close the garage door. And so this is what I came up with. It's kind of a very determined, it's actually inspired by a V8 engine. These were actually original cylinder heads. And I wanted something kind of along the lines of an engine and like an eagle, because when have you ever seen a photo of an eagle that it doesn't look determined and driven? They're just like such mean, aggressive looking creatures, but they're also, you know, very patriotic. So anyway, this is the logo that I came up with myself, and it's just kind of a reminder if I do get discouraged out here. I'm meaning to get more art up on the walls, and which I'll get into that because I'm actually working on some more art that I want to show you guys. But we'll get into that in a little bit here. But for now that you guys know how I did this wall, and I like it because it's easy to clean, and like I said, if I get tired of it, I can just rip it down, and I don't know, maybe I'll paint the wall, who knows. But yeah, that's the wall. Let's get this door open back up, and I will answer some comments. I'm just gonna take some time to answer a few of these comments because I've been really busy, and I've been slacking on the comments, and I appreciate you guys. So I figured, hey, why not try to start up the car and answer some comments? And then I will get into a few other things here. Let's see. Wow, we got a lot. Oh, side note, Jack received his poster, the contest winner, and he likes it. And hopefully if he gets some time, he's gonna send a photo in of where he has it hanging. So Boyson's Restoration. Oh, I'm a terrible reader too. I can't, so I'm probably gonna pronounce a lot of this stuff wrong. So I'm not sure how I've gotten as far as I have in life, because I mean, I can't read. You're getting very close to the 1K mark now, Andrew. Great work. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. David, the flap disc reverse install idea was brilliant. I thought so too. Yeah, it worked really well. 67 Stang, Trip. Great progress. I will say this again. You are braver than I am. I would not have the balls to go this far on my Stang by myself. Keep it up. Well, I'm not doing this by myself. There are so many of you guys helping me. Love this. Love the idea of reversing this disc, the disc on the grinder. We'll have to try that myself. I am incredibly fortunate. You guys know that Harvey has helped me out. Barry from Joe Daddy's Garage has been a tremendous help. He's given me ideas on how to pursue with things. So like, I think that in itself gives me a lot of confidence to take on this stuff, just because I know that I have those guys in my corner to help me out if I get into a jam. So yeah, great community. Appreciate you guys. Sorry about that, my camera died. So Tim Bowman, Tim's the man, comments a lot. Great job, buddy. That brings back all the memories to what I did on my 65 as well. Although I had the whole rear end off mine and replaced everything except for the wheelhouses, but in hindsight, I wish I would have replaced them too, instead of just buying the repair pieces for both sides. You're gonna run into a lot of brazing that was done in the factory, so be sure to remove all of it, as trying to weld with just trace amounts of it, you'll get lots of splatter from the MIG, which is good to know because, you know, I have no idea. All right, focus. I'm not gonna read all these, but I'm just trying to hit a few. This is P38 Chris. I found your channel this last week and I've watched practically every video you've posted, man. It's nice to see your car coming along. Thank you, I appreciate that very much. Again, I wish I could put into words how much motivation I get from comments like that. Again, I've said it before, a lot of people wonder where I get the drive to do this stuff, and a huge part of it is these comments, you guys watching. VW Insanity, so I answered that. He was asking about my wall. Rusty's Mustang Garage, dude, so close to 1K subs. Peeps, if you haven't subscribed yet, just do it. Keep up the good work. Thank you, man, I appreciate that. We are getting close. We're getting close. Robert Adam, looking good. I cringed some when you were removing the tail part of the quarter. The one on the new quarter doesn't fit well. Well, I wish I would have known that. So anytime you can reuse that factory one, do it. That said, they filled every nook and cranny on those cars with brass. Yeah, on that. Yeah, I wanted to avoid, I figured if I could get everything to fit okay and do spot welds, I would rather do that than having long sections of patches on the car that I'd have to spot weld along. Because again, my welding is improving, but I'm not there yet. So I kind of rolled the dice and went that route. Jim Holloway, he is the man. The time lapse was awesome. Why would anyone want to skip that? Stay driven. Appreciate that. Let's see. Lunar Outlaws Garage, another guy. Brian from Lunar Outlaws Garage, he's another one that has helped me. I've emailed him a few times along the way and immediately got a response from him helping me out. Great channel. If you guys haven't checked him out, he's always doing lots of really cool stuff over there. I don't know where he gets his energy or the time to do everything that he does, but that is Lunar Outlaws Garage. NEF Aurora, Andrew, I think you're taking the right approach here. I would not cut the roof brace unless you really had to. I would just beat it into submission with a hammer, like you said, which is what I did. Hopefully, I still need to knock it around a little bit more. Someone also recommended on here using a hammer and dolly, which I will do once I get the thing closer. I know people say you need to finesse the metal into place. I wouldn't really label myself as impatient. I would say I'm demanding. So I'll try to take my time whenever we get there. Jerry Tyler, 12 minutes ago. You're making progress. When I started My 66, I would take 3 steps forward and some days 4 steps backwards. Looking good. I know the feeling. It's good to hear from you guys. I appreciate all this, the comments and everything you guys do, the input. It's so helpful. So, all right, like I said, I'm not going to read all of them. Let's see if we can get the car started and we will call it for the day. But I might do this more often. Let me know what you guys think about this. Also, real quick, I wanted to show you guys this. This is a snapshot I have of a new shirt design I'm working on. I wanted to make something really cool for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So I'm going to be putting up another video of doing a drawing. I've already filmed this process, but it's going to be a 65 Mustang GT and a P51 Mustang, which I know they're not like related other than name. But anyway, I wanted to do something really cool with those two on a shirt. And yeah, be looking out for that. I wanted to do something awesome, and I think I'm gonna try, if I didn't say this already, a zip-up hoodie. And I'll put it on posters and other stuff if people are interested, but it's gonna be something wild. Hopefully it turns out. So be looking for that. And for that giveaway, side note, I think I'm gonna try to pick more than just one winner. I'd like to give more away. I felt kind of bad on the last giveaway because there's so many of you, and I appreciate all of you. And just giving one prize out kind of sucks. And obviously, if we hit 1,000 subs, there'll be 1,000 of you. So I'm trying to come up with some different things to give away. So when we hit 1,000, I'm gonna try to have more than one winner. All right, anyway, let's see if she'll start now. Gave her some time to breathe. Oh, there we go, she wants to go. We got her. Apparently she didn't have enough gas. She was thirsty. We got her done. There she is in all her glory. All right, well, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. That is everything I have for this episode. Hopefully there will be one. Shut that off. Hopefully there will be an episode this Sunday with more progress, and maybe something even in midweek with that design I'm working on. So that's everything I have for this episode, guys. Until the next one, stay driven.